What is going down, sourdough squall? It is the late night Philadelphia gang, NFC Championship gang version. We're chilling tonight. This ain't no major production. We're just gonna come vibe a little bit, say what's good to the squad, talk about today, and all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys hopping on. You already know the damn vibes. Smash that like button, drop an SDS in the chat. Let's go. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to see it. What is going down, everybody? I have woken up from a little nap, so I'm a little groggy, but it's been a wild ride here in Philly. Took the red eye in, and so my flight left at 12 in the morning. Yesterday, gosh, I don't know. I've lost track of time. Um, didn't get to Philadelphia till I don't know, like 8 in the morning. So I have completely lost track of time. I took a nap at like 6 o'clock at night, Philadelphia time, but like three, I'm all over the place. So excuse me if I'm a little loopy and there's no real direction for this live. That's why I let the hair go. We got the shades on. It's just we're vibing right now. That's about it. That's all we're doing is we're just vibing. Uh, so I figured like right now it's 11:30 at night. We're getting ready for the NFC Championship game coming up here. DJ, appreciate the super chat. Says, "Wow, a late show, love it." It's my time. It's 11:30. It's 11:30 for me too. It's 11:30 for me too. Um, but today has been wild, man. Today has been a wild ride. I went straight from the airport to the 49ers invasion. Shout out Nick Clark. Shout out everyone at the San Francisco 49ers who put on the invasion in Philadelphia. That was a vibe. That was my first invasion that I went to. And a lot of 49er fans showed up. Shout out to all the faithful out there rocking in Philly. There are 49er fans everywhere here. Literally everywhere you go. There are 49er fans everywhere. And I don't think that's a shock, really, to anyone because San Francisco 49ers are the best traveling fan base in the NFL. And they show up and show out. Eddie says, let's go Niners. F the Eagles. 49er fans are everywhere. We had an epic time today at the Rocky statue. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. Ran into fake Kyle Shanahan at the invasion. Shout out fake Kyle Shanahan. What a legend. But we went over to the Rocky statue. We went over to the steps. We recreated the steps. Oh my goodness. We had 49er fans everywhere. We had 49ers fans versus Eagles fans at the Rocky statue. Like you literally had Eagles fans like protecting the Rocky statue from 49er fans. They had megaphones. They're yelling at the 49. Oh, it was a scene. It was an absolute vibe today. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I've seen a lot of people like kind of like, oh, it's kind of cringe, whatever. being in there in that moment, it was so organic and just natural. And I can see why it might feel that way from the outside looking in. But being there with the Eagles fans screaming at the 49ers fans, 49ers fans screaming at the Eagles fans, like we're ready to go. We're the mood is tense. We are ready for this matchup. San Francisco 49er fans are going to show up tomorrow. You already know the vibes. It's going to be a hostile environment. Eagles fans have been doing their best to kind of stop the 49ers invasion, but it's, 49ers, we do what we do. So it's been a good time, man. Philadelphia has been a vibe. I had a journey to get a Philly cheesesteak. That was so I went to, I forget the name of it. I think it was Angelo's. Angelo's looks like it's fire. So I'm going to go back to Angelo's. But I went to Angelo's and they're like, we're out of bread. I'm like, how do you not have bread? Now, to be perfectly honest, that place looked busy. So I guess I can understand. They clearly sold so many Philly cheesesteaks that they ran out of bread. So I had to make my way to go find another Philly cheesesteak. That was delicious, by the way. So bag secured. We got the Philly. I do want to go back to Angelo's, though, because that place looks fire. But it's a cool city, man. It's a combination of, old school, new school. Definitely kind of a gritty town. You can definitely feel that, like maybe where the fans get that energy from. So, but 49er fans are primed. They're ready to go. This is what I said. I tweeted this. I was like, I knew I should have brought a sourdough loaf with me. That was my mistake. How could I not bring sourdough with me? But you live and you learn. I'll bring a loaf of sourdough next time. But it's been fun, man. Shout out to all the faithful that said what's up. Today was cool. A lot of people said what's up today. So if you guys are here, if you're not here, we know you guys. Either it was like, Brad, sourdough. Like it's still really cool how people will come up to me and the first thing they say to me is sourdough squad. And I'm like, let's go, SDS, baby. They're like, hey, sourdough squad. I'm like, what's good? And then you also get, hey, I know that ginger beard. That's also cool, too. So shout out to the whole squad saying what's good. It's been a fun time. Someone said, is CMC playing? CMC's good to go, baby. Fire up your CMC stock. CMC over the middle. We're good to go. Are the polls greased? That's what she said. That's what they're reporting. They are reporting that in order to, mitigate these Eagles fans from climbing up the polls, the street polls, if they win, they are greasing them, apparently. I should actually go check that out and see. I have to go look at that. Haven't seen that yet. Haven't seen that yet, but we'll see, man. But I'm looking forward to this matchup. I think the energy in the stadium is going to be intense. I think both fan bases are going to bring it. I know there's been a lot of talk on social media with Eagles fans trying to scare 49er fans from showing up to Lincoln Financial Field. I can guarantee you that is not happening. 49er fans are not afraid of Eagles fans at all. And today was a perfect embodiment of that, considering what 49ers fans did to their their monuments. Oh my God, today was crazy. Today was so fun, man. Shout out Joey. Appreciate you becoming a member on YouTube. We hit 100 likes on YouTube. Shout out YouTube gang. Shout out IG gang. We got like 220 in here. That's pretty good for IG. Let's go. Let's go. And of course, if you guys do have any questions, you can feel free to drop them in. You can receive questions when badges are on, but you can't show them on the screen. Well, that's dumb. Someone had asked prediction score for tomorrow. So my prediction, we did prediction Friday. I said the 49ers are going to win 28-27 because I just truly believe that this is going to be a knockout, drag out slugfest. And it's so I feel like I keep saying it, but it's so cliche that it's going to come down to which team makes the least amount of mistakes, which team wins the turnover battle, which team wins the time of possession battle. It feels like there's equally good coaching on both sides. Offensive, both the offensive coaches, defensive coaches, well coached, good schemes. So they're going to have answers for each other. And then we know what the personnel matchup is. Both teams have phenomenal personnel, offense, defense. You go down each position group. Each team is stacked. So it's going to be the small things in this game that I think ultimately prevail. And I really do think that the 49ers and this Eagles matchup, it comes back to those very simplistic things within the game. Like it's just you have to limit mistakes, limit turnovers, and again, for like the 49ers, when you have a potent offense on the opposite side, what do you want to do? You want to limit their opportunities. So to limit their opportunities, you have to possess the ball on offense, grind out drives, scoring drives, and hopefully limit the amount of opportunities that Jalen Hurts can have. So it's going to be – this is going to be a throwback matchup, man. I really do think each teams are going to be able to have big plays. Each teams are going to be able to generate pressure. Each teams are going to have moments in this game where it's going to make the other side nervous. So I think all things considered, it's who can play the cleanest brand of football. This is going to be one of those games where one turnover could absolutely be the deciding factor for everything. So whether that's defense creating turnovers, offense not turning the football over, it's going to be crazy. Hey, Sean, I went to Angelo's. Angelo's ran out of bread. And I hadn't been to my room all day. So I found this place called Oh Brother Philadelphia. It wasn't bad, other than the fact that I called in a pickup order and they didn't put my Philly cheesesteak in the bag. So thank goodness I checked, because I opened it. I'm like, where's the sandwich? And they're like, that's an important part of the order, I guess. But I want to try Angelo's tomorrow. But I've also heard it's Angelo's or D'Alessandro's. So, detail, we vibing, my boy. It's 11:38 where I'm at. I took a nap at like 8 o'clock my time. So I'm all over the place, man. So we're vibing. That's all we're doing. We're just vibing. Just vibing. That's it. That's it. We let the hair down. We put the shades on. And we're just chilling. That's it. We're not doing anything special. No production. Just vibes. That's it. We're getting ready for the matchup of our lives tomorrow. Tomorrow is a day that will live forever in infamy for the San Francisco 49ers. Good or bad, it's going to be nuts. Crazy. I can't believe it's going to be here. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be chilling in the lower bowl. So I'm just trying to stay calm, trying to stay even keel, trying not to like lean into my emotions too much because I could get really excited if I wanted to. I could get really nervous if I wanted to. I'm just trying to chill. Just trying to take it as it comes because it's going to be wild, man. I can't. Whew. Woo. It's going to be a wild time. But I'm looking for. I guess you call me Greg. I'm channeling my inner Greg vibes right now. We are channeling the legend. This is a good one that we could all answer. We've already done this. We've done our offensive and defensive MVPs. Who's going to be the MVP of the game? Dre Stafford asked MVP for this game. Who do you guys think is going to be the MVP of this game? I'll tell you who mine is, but I want to see what you guys think. We got a Bosa on Instagram. We got Purdy. We got Jalen Hurts MVP. We've got Fred Warner, Kyle Shanahan, D'Amico. We got CMC. We got Bosa. We got Debo. We got Deebs. We got Greg, Talanoa. Who else? We got Freddie, Debo. Lots of Freddies. Kittle. This feels like a Kittle game. Greenlaw or Warner. Purdy. 49ers O-line. I agree. Ward, Kittle. Justin says MVP of the O-line this game. Not Trent Williams. Ooh. Who is it then? Is it going to be Mike McGlinch? Is it going to be the McGlinchy in his hometown playing against his home team? Robbie Gould, that's a good one. Robbie's been clutch. Someone said on YouTube, Jennings. Someone said the defense. Yep, I'm in Philly, my boy. So if I had to pick, Sean's back again with this Dallas Goater, the best tight end in football. Come on. Oh, Justin's calling for Banks as being the offensive lineman of the game. So I don't want to put the pressure on him, but this is going to be a big Purdy day. And as we know, it's the NFL. Everything's run through the quarterback position. And, if we want this 49ers team to be able to churn out big drives, we're going to be able to need Purdy executing in play action. We're going to be able, we're going to need to get Purdy distributing. We're going to need one or two darts from Purdy. We're going to need Purdy to take care of the football. The 49ers didn't have a touchdown through the air against Dallas. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit of a turn. I do think that the Eagles are going to try to sell out to stop the 49ers run. And so if they get caught in that situation, the hope is that the 49ers hopefully can still be able to get those chunk runs. And so they're able to suck the defense up. And then I want to see play action boot. I want to see Purdy on the boot. That's really what I'm looking for. I want to see Purdy shaking and baking out there and getting it done. What's good, Tommy? Tommy, the vibes are electric out here. You would know. Got to run into my boy Tommy today. Shout out 49ers for sale. 49ers legend. Bro, I didn't even know Tommy rapped. My guy's out here performing at the invasion. I was like, that's Tommy. Like, look at that guy. That guy could do it all. What the hell, man? But today's been a vibe for sure. But I do think that San Francisco 49ers are going to have to be able to get. I don't need Purdy to be Superman. I don't need Purdy to be Jalen Hurts. I don't need Purdy to be this have this out of body experience. That's not what I'm necessarily asking for. I want to see Purdy be effective, efficient, take care of the football, and hit the shots that you gotta have. There's gonna be those big third down shots that you gotta have. And I want to see Purdy just play his game, be calm, don't let the moment be bigger than what it is, and just go out and execute. And I think and again, not to put pressure on Purdy or anything like that, but I do think Purdy is going to be a huge factor in this game. And of course, he's been a huge factor since he's had to step in when Jimmy Garoppolo went down with an injury. So that not a big surprise there. So that's what I'm looking for, man. That's what I'm looking for. I'm hoping for big time defensive performance. I really love how the 49ers defense played last week against the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm looking for more of that. I know we focus a lot on the offense. I'm definitely very offensively driven. I'm a former offensive player. I played offensive line. I love offense. I'm a very biased towards the offensive line or offense in general, and I'll admit that. But my player, I want Purdy to be that guy and all that stuff. But this defense is going to have a massive game. This is going to be one of their, if not biggest tests of the year. The offensive line that Philadelphia Eagles has, of course, Jalen Hurts' ability. This is going to be a big game for the defensive line because they're going to have to attack Jalen in a very specific way. They're, of course, going to be able to want to get pressure off the edges, but they can't just get pressure off the edges. They also have to get pressure on the interior because if you just get Bosa and whoever just screaming up fields, you can open up running lanes for Jalen Hurts to leak out. So you have to be smart. Like, I do think what we're going to see is more of these defensive ends trying to hold contain. So basically getting to the depth of the quarterback within the pocket, either countering inside or being more cautious to letting Jalen flow out over the top or squeeze underneath. And so, but that means the interior defensive line. So Eric Armstead, that means Javon Kinlaw, Kevin Gibbons, whoever's going to be rushing on that interior, they have to have the gap integrity has to be on point. Can't be playing out your gaps on that defensive line. The defensive line is the Chris Kosarek, D'Amico Ryan's masterclass is something that I think is going to be a huge impact on the success of this team. Shout out Christina for the badge. Appreciate you. Thank you, Christina, for purchasing the badge. Legend. Also, we got a super chat on YouTube from my boy Jesse Wade. Can you please post our prayer tonight? The same one from last week. Shout out Wifey for the BP autograph jersey she got. Oh, Wifey hooking up Jesse with a Brock Purdy autograph? Okay, Wifey. We see you. Shout out to Wifey hooking up Jesse with the auto Purdy. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we will do. Does everyone want a prayer circle tonight? Is it time for the late night gang prayer circle for all of us to come together and offer our blessings to the football gods, offer our praise, our gratitude, and just to the football gods. We praise you. So we'll do a prayer circle tonight. So when I get off the live, we'll do a late night gang prayer circle. Just get our vibes, get our energy on point, and just get ready for this game that is coming up. So yes, Jesse, we will do that. We got a couple more super chats. DJ says, Brad, what hat am I wearing tomorrow? Smash that like button, SDS. I don't know. I could wear the residency. Might wear the throwback 49er. We'll see. Someone said, are you jet lagged? 100% I'm jet lagged. I'm jet lagged like crazy. On the flight, so my flight, I landed in Chicago at like 3:30 in the morning. Then I had to wait for an hour for a layover from Chicago to come to Philly. On that Philly flight, I did not sleep. I tried to sleep on the way to Chicago, just did not happen. It was a terrible experience. I somehow I think I was just so tired that I fell asleep on the second flight. So much so that a flight attendant had to wake me up. And when I woke up, I was the only one on the plane. And they had the entire cleaning crew cleaning out everything. And it was literally me in the plane and no one else. it was like, I was like, am I dreaming? Like, what's happening? But yeah, that was an experience. So today is an interesting one. I need to sleep for sure. I took like a nap at like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. It's been a weird day. It's been a weird day. It's been a good day, but that's why I don't even know right now. I'm just kind of winging it. We're just going for it. What move will work best for Bosa tomorrow? That's a good question, Justin. I do think the best move for Bosa is, I don't think speed to power is going to be his best move versus Jordan Mailata or Lane Johnson. I think what Bosa needs to work on is setting up outside speed for both guys, setting up outside speed so that when the time comes, you either get the set up outside speed, cross chop, swim to the inside, or you get outside speed, counter spin inside. The biggest thing with going against Jordan Mailata is you can't let him get your hands on you. Once he gets his hands on you, you're screwed. So I think if he's going up against Mailata, what Bosa is going to have to do is play that pass rushing game. He's going to have to set up moves in advance. He's going to have to try to set speed, get Jordan Mailata to open his gate too early, and then counter inside moves. And I think that's the best way to attack Mailata, because otherwise Mailata gets his hands on you and you're not going anywhere. So I think for Bosa, and Baldy, we like Baldy. Baldy's the man. Baldy lightweight calling out Nick Bosa, saying, listen, Nick Bosa's been defensive player of the year. He's been a superstar, but the last 2 weeks in a row, some rookie tackles have taken advantage of Bosa. What are you going to do, Bosa? You got Baldy poking you, saying that rookies can handle you. Oh, I don't like that talk, Bosa. You going to stand for that? Don't poke the bear. Don't do it. Joey Love says BCB revenge show from the Iowa game. O-line will be clicking and rocking, and D will lock in. I know Niners taking the W home. Hashtag faithful. Hashtag cook the birds. Man, it's gonna be a crazy game. Am I going snowboarding? I wish I was going snowboarding. But yeah, man, it's gonna be nuts. Calm before the storm. JP Hella Hard says Michael Jordan, really knock it off with the shenanigans. Someone said, am I in the ghetto? No, I'm not in the ghetto. I have this really cool apartment style room. But it is loud. I can hear everything that is going on outside. I'm like in the heart of Philadelphia right now. I think there's like a nightclub like right below, and it's just loud. I can hear everything. Everything's just, these windows definitely aren't soundproof. That's for sure. So, but also too, kind of back to the conversation about like what move Nick Bosa is. It's not only just what move Nick Bosa is going to do. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of stunts that they throw at this offensive line. I think they got to try to get this offensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles kind of confused if they can. So if you're throwing stunts, I think the 49ers and D'Amico Ryans have shown in multiple occasions where they'll show different looks. Like they'll show Fred Warner mugging the A gap. They'll have Samson Ebukam like off ball as a linebacker. They'll shoot two to the inside gap. They'll bring Fred or Dre or someone else around. I think that's going to be a big part of this. I think they got to try to make that Philadelphia Eagles offensive line as comfortable as possible, and all that good stuff. JP says, my cousin is Drew Gooden, El Cerrito High since 1984. Nice. Good stuff. Let's see. But it's gonna be a wild ride. It's gonna be a wild ride tomorrow. Got two really good matchups, but I still believe that whoever's going to win this game is going to win the Super Bowl. It just feels like that's the vibes. Whoever's going to win this game between the Eagles and 49ers is going to win the Super Bowl. This fight, this matchup is going to be different. And I think whoever prevails here is going to come out on top. Harris says 352 watching, 212 likes. Let's get to 250. We should be able to get to 250 like this on YouTube. So smash that like button if you haven't already. Elijah Mitchell is good to go tomorrow. I haven't seen that. Last I saw, Elijah Mitchell is questionable. Shout out my guy for buying the badge. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. I haven't seen Elijah Mitchell updates yet. I imagine Elijah is going to be a true game time decision. The fact that Elijah Mitchell didn't practice all 3 days isn't a good sign. It's a better sign that he was listed as questionable and not doubtful. But it does feel like Elijah could be a true game time decision. And I haven't seen anything come through from Schefter or Rap Sheet or anything like that. Well, they'll typically say, like, oh, this player who was questionable does appear to be good to go. So it's Jordan Mason time, baby. Something that we've been calling for all season, all year, and I think is ready for it. I mean, what better time? You know, if Elijah Mitchell can't go, if Jordan Mason steps up and has a big game, that would be a nice one. Extra totes for Debo. I was talking about that with someone today. Like, we haven't really seen. We saw Debo. He scored the touchdown against the Seahawks, I think, on one of those end around type plays, or it was a handoff. I can't remember the exact play. I think it was that run to the right. But yeah, absolutely. We could maybe see Debo unleashed, in a more dynamic role. I don't think Kyle's going to hold back. I do think he's going to try to be somewhat conservative coming out the gate. I do think that with kind of like what we saw last week against Dallas, I do think that there's going to be a bit of a feeling out of this defense from Kyle's standpoint. I think he's going to, run it and run it some more, see what they can and cannot do, and then I think make adjustments, kind of similar to what they did against Dallas. I don't think Kyle is going to just pull out all the tricks right away. He could, but I think it's going to be a conservative offensive showing to start. And then once they get a feel for the way the defense is reacting to them, then I think that's when Kyle is going to start pulling the strings on how he could take advantage of that defense. So that's kind of what it feels like to me. There's no easy way out, no shortcuts home. Rocky, is that 4? Niner Boss Talk says, bang, bang, Niner gang. Yes, sir. We are what? One like away from 250 on the late night gang stream. Let's go. So I don't know which offensive skill position is going to have the biggest day. Is this going to be a CMC day? Is this going to be a George Kittle day? Is it going to be a Deebo Samuel day? So I talked about this earlier. I know Deebo Samuel kind of got the Eagles fans riled up. Let's go. We hit 250 on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube gang. Next goal, 300 likes. Y'all could do it. We kind of talked about this earlier in the week, how Deebo Samuel got the fans riled up a little bit with his comment about Levi's being louder than Lincoln Financial. And, at first I knew that, like, when I heard him say that, I was like, yeah, that's what they're going to run with. But I think Debo's the kind of guy who, like, will get chirped for that type of stuff, and then he'll take it personally, and he'll take it out on the Eagles. So I'm okay with that energy, actually. I think Eagles fans were like trying to prove a point to Debo this week about who they are and Debo doesn't care, man. Like, the one thing I know about Debo, he doesn't care. But I do think what he cares about is if you start chirping him, then I think he takes it personally. So I don't think Debo cares one way or the other about anything he has to say. But I think if Eagles fans are going to get real sensitive about what he had to say and start chirping Debo, I think that will actually be a disadvantage to them, because I do think Debo will add that as a little bit of extra fuel. And I'm going to be really interested. Debo has been an interesting watch, because I have been able, Debo's got a strong energy. He's got a really strong energy, especially in the pregame. Like, the strongest I have seen Debo's energy was shout out Eric for the badge, buying the badge, was against the Dolphins. He was just at this different level, and he didn't have like a crazy big game against the Dolphins, but he had very impactful plays against the Dolphins, and he had very, very gutsy, very effort style plays against the Dolphins. And I think that correlated with his energy that he showed pregame. So I'm gonna be looking at Debo during the pregame, seeing what kind of energy he's going to bring. And if we get spicy Debo energy in the pregame, I'm gonna be hyped, because I think that will be a big factor. And I think Debo really does energize that entire wide receiver group. And if Debo comes out straight dog mode, engaged, the 49ers are going to be, that's going to be what they want. They're going to want Debo in his bag. Niners Boss Stock says, we can't be conservative. Kyle got to start off heavy. Yeah, I guess. I just think that, again, the biggest thing is to mitigate. It's a balancing act, right? Because you don't want to coach scared. You don't want to call plays like scared. When I say scared, I'm just saying more conservative. But also, you don't want to make mistakes early, and you don't want those mistakes to basically snowball on you early. So I'm okay. I went on to Jason Aponte's show on YouTube, and he had asked me a similar question, like, do you think they're going to start out strong? Do you think they're going to kind of start out slow? And Jason talks a lot about styles make fights, and, kind of matching your style of play to the opposition style of play, and kind of like in a boxing match, it's a 12 round. It's a you know going into some boxing matches that this thing's going 12 rounds. So I think the 49ers know this thing's going 12 rounds. So you're not going to win the game on the first drive. So you kind of have to feel out your opponent a little bit. You got to kind of throw a jab, you know, throw a hook, throw an uppercut, kind of see how they respond. And you just kind of be patient. You be patient, maybe wear them down a round or two. And then you start to see your openings. And then you start throwing the haymakers. So I really do think that would best suit the 49ers, because you also don't want to come out with a haymaker and have that haymaker, in boxing terms, you get caught trying to throw a haymaker, that you get caught on the chin because you make a mistake or something happens, and then you start to snowball. So I'm okay if Kyle wants to feel this out. Call plays, kind of get a sense of where his team is at, kind of feel out what the defense is showing them, kind of build that momentum, build it, see what they're keying on, what they're biting on, and then hit them with the haymaker. I don't need to hit them with the haymaker right out the gate. We kind of want to lull them to sleep a little bit, in a sense. We want to get them. We want to get them like in this rhythm, what they think is happening. And then we want to counter off of it. And that's when I think we go after him. DJ says, test the waters. Yeah, we got to see it. We got to see what it is. We got to see what it is. We got to feel them out. And then we take them out. I don't think we come out just like, I feel like that's how you get caught on the chin sometimes. Locke says Eagles defense is 29th against pre-snap motion. If they are 29th against pre-snap motion, they are screwed, because Kyle Shanahan runs pre-snap motion on every play. There is not a play that exists where Kyle isn't executing some kind of motion. Josiah is obsessed with thinking that I'm high. Chill out, my guy. Take a break. You've been on here for like 40 minutes asking the same question. Chill out. So, we got more super chats. Philly fans forgot the loss to Tampa Bay last year. Hurts 2 interceptions. Shout out Young for the super chat. Appreciate you. Riley says, much love from Ontario, Canada. I'm seeing lots of SF logos up here lately. LFG 49ers. Oh, Chili's back. Chili's back as a member. Chili's back. Let's see. Where are you guys watching from right now? Let's do a faithful check-in. Where are you guys watching from? We just had Ontario, Canada check-in. I'm in Philly. Where are you guys at? We got right off the bat, Oklahoma, Cali, Wyoming, Nebraska, Wisconsin, San Diego, Minnesota, Tyler, Texas, Mendocino, Sacktown, New York, Colorado, Michigan, Oregon, Southern Oregon, Central California, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Hawaii, Cali, upstate New York, Virginia, West Side, San Ho, Benicia, Toronto, Indiana, Los Angeles, Mars, nice. California, we got Hayward, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Dallas, Cali, College Station, Texas, League City, Texas, Minnesota, Visalia, Frisco, Maine, Hunters Point, Arizona, Las Vegas, Mexico City, Stockton, LA, Vegas, Edmonton. Look at the squad, man. We deep. What about Instagram? Where are we at on Instagram? We've got on IG, we got Fresno, Texas, Hayward, Los Angeles, Mexico, Oregon, Mexico, Santa Maria, Frisco, Cali, Sacktown, Spain, Sydney, Australia. G'day, mate. Tijuana, San Jose, Virginia Beach, the North Pole checking in, Mexico City, Chesapeake, New Jersey, Santa Cruz, Oakland, New Jersey, Ventura, Pennsylvania, Madera, Levi South, North Dakota, Utah, Cuba. We got Cuba checking in. We got squad everywhere. Sourdough squad we got Samoa checking in. We got the Usos checking in. Let's go. Shout out all the Usos out there. Shout out all the Usos. Shout out all the Tocos. Vibes. We got Virginia. Chicago. Why the most physical team? NFL Berkeley. Might need some clarification on that one. But we got squad everywhere. We got Hawaiians, we've got Samoans, we've got Paulies, we got people across the pond. We're nation. We're Sourdough Squad is worldwide. I love it. I love how like a lot of like our fans are like we're broad. Like at first I would have thought that like a lot of my followers were going to be like Bay Area people, like a lot of Bay Area, but we got a lot of Germany followers. Got a lot of followers from Germany, I've noticed. England is picking up. I've seen a lot of. I know it's still the United States, but we have a lot of people in Hawaii that check in. We got people. We've had people from like South America check in. We've had people from literally everywhere. It's crazy. Atlanta, Georgia, go Niners, go Dogs. Yeah, we got people all over, man. Chili says, "Yo, Brad, drop the Discord. 2 members away from 300. Also, if my 28-23 Niners win, score is correct, can I be a mod squad? Hey, I'll take that bet. Chili. If the 49ers win 28-23, I'll mod you up and we'll do a grandiose mod squad ceremony if the 49ers win 28-23. Also, I don't know if Jesus is in here. Jesus has been doing a fantastic job of dropping the Discord link in the chat. I don't know if he's in here, but if he is, it'd be fantastic if he could drop the link. I'm so far. You sent it to me on Twitter DM. Okay, I'll do it for you. Where's my Twitter DM? Twitter DM. Discord, that cord, doesn't matter. 49ers are wait, where? I don't see it. I don't see it, Chilla Dog. I don't see the Discord link. Where is it? Is it this cord? Is it that cord? I don't even know. Huh, I don't see it. I don't see it. Is that it? Did it just come through? I think it did. There it is. There it is. Copy link. No. Copy link address. And Discord. Wait. Discord. Dropped it in the chat. And we hit 300 likes for the late night gang stream. Let's go. Let's go. Did I call you Jose again? I swear I called you Jesus. Did I do it again? I'm sorry, my boy. I told you it's gonna be it's my brain short circuiting. The rebrand messed with the brain. Oh, you're going through your I did. Did I? Nah, I'm sorry. Jesus, I apologize. You're my boy. My bad. Oh gosh. I'm gonna blame it on the jet lag. That's what it is. Oh, you had to let him know. Got it. See, I don't even know. See, I wouldn't even be surprised. Wouldn't even be surprised if I called my boy Jesus Jose like I did that one day. Oh, good times. Good times. It's late. I'm gonna shut down IG. We're still vibing on YouTube if you guys want to hop over there. I'm gonna bring down IG. Shout out IG. Appreciate you guys. What time am I going live tomorrow? So I am obviously going to be at the game. I believe also I should be doing my Cron 4 interview after the game as well. I'm going to have to play it by ear. We're going to have to play it by ear because if the 40, all things considered, the 49ers get the W, who knows what shenanigans will ensue after that. So we're gonna have to play it. We're gonna have to play it by ear. But definitely gonna probably be a late night gang stream tomorrow. Hopefully the 49er fans are going to be running down the streets of Philadelphia and we're going to be going crazy. So that's the hope. So we'll play it by ear. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing a live. I just don't know what time it'll all go down. But I'm going to shut down IG. We're over here on YouTube if you want to vibe a little bit. Oh, we had 35 people on 3,500 people on IG Live. That's not bad. Ooh, live from the game. Maybe. I definitely do I do little live check-ins on Instagram after the game. Is typically where I do my like live from the game. But let's see, it's 12:30. I think it's time for bed. I need to get some sleep because I am just sleep deprived at this stage in the game. We got 300 members on Discord. Let's go. Shout out Chili for running the Discord. Appreciate that, man. We got a big one tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen. The NFC Championship is here. We need that dub. Oh boy. We need that dub. I don't even know. I'm not even trying to let my emotions run wild. I am just trying to vibe a little bit and just chill and just relax and see how everything goes. I'm not gonna get too crazy. My prediction was 28-27. I think it's going to be one of those games, man. It's going to come down to the wire. I don't know. I don't feel confident one way or the other to call it like, maybe a 3-point win, but I'm calling it a 1-point win because I think it's going to be a close one. But appreciate all you guys. We got over 300 likes. We are vibing over here. Shout out the gang. You guys already know I'm going to be posting more content from the game tomorrow. Appreciate everyone who always likes and comments on all the videos that I post. Means a lot. Shout out to the whole squad vibing as always. We've had a fun season, and we know it's not over yet. Can't be over yet. This run can't be over yet. We won't allow it. We must continue forward. All things. We need this dub. And yes, grab your cookies on the way out if you watch start to finish. Shout out all the SDS, man. We got tomorrow's Judgment Day. Shout out Jose. Oh, good stuff. So keep an eye out. We're gonna do a prayer circle. I'll start cooking up our late night gang prayer circle on Instagram, and we're gonna need all the vibes we can get, all the good energy we can get for the squad tomorrow. We're gonna bring it as best we can. Shout out to the whole sourdough squad, per usual, always being a vibe. And appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate everyone who showed love today, said what's good. You guys made me feel like a celebrity today, which is crazy. But I love all you guys. Appreciate all the support you guys always show me. It means the world. And now, let's go get this dub, man. Let's stop playing. Let's get after it. Let's go. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to